reality of
too.
anything.
So
You are here to agree
thank you,
with a
Jay, for
version
the
of
Sunday
yourself
bowl.
that already
Period.
exists in fullness. And
So
agreement is powerful because when inner agreement is reached,
I'm gonna let you know
outer
if the
agreement
next
is
where the
inevitable.
next place is
So
gonna
let the
be.
world unfold. Let time
I'm
do
gonna
its
wait for
quiet
them,
work.
or I'm gonna do another
Let
one by
results
myself.
arrive in their own language. You do not need to
They
watch the
are
door.
always free,
You are
but
the door.
some
And
people
what
don't give
belongs to you
hugs.
will pass
So
through
it's either
naturally,
get a free hug or don't get no hug at all.
faithfully,
So I was letting
according
y'all
to the
know
feeling you now
I
live
got
from,
free hugs.
according to the truth you now embody.
You
According
ain't
to
gotta
the
do
self, you have
nothing.
remembered
You ain't gotta
yourself
buy
to
me
be.
lunch.
And
You ain't
now,
gotta do nothing.
the
Just get to
teaching
take this
completes
hug.
itself in silence. Not because there is nothing more to say, but because you no longer need to be told. You
It's
have
a
felt
no
it, and what is
strings
felt
hug.
cannot be forgotten.
Okay.
So you stand here, not at the end of a lesson, but at the beginning of a way of being. A way of being that does not argue with life. A way of being that does not hurry truth. A way of being that trusts the invisible architecture
I mean, if you
shaping
want to,
every
you
visible
can, but it's
form.
not required.
You no longer ask reality to change first. You change how you inhabit yourself. And from that single shift, everything else follows. You wake each day not to manage circumstances, but to enter a state. You move through the world, not as one seeking confirmation, but as one carrying coherence. You rest at night, not wondering if you did enough, but knowing you remain faithful to the feeling. And that is enough. Because feeling is agreement. Feeling is consent. Feeling is the creative yes spoken without words. So let your inner life remain ordered. Let your thoughts be free and clear. Let your assumptions be gentle and free. Let your feelings
It
be
is.
settled and sufficient.
Which one? That
From
one?
this
I'm gonna
ground,
turn it off.
kindness flows naturally. Patience arises without effort. Integrity becomes effort. You do not try to be better. You feel whole, and goodness expresses
I
itself.
turn this one down too.
This is the quietness, not a flash of change, but a steady alignment. Not a moment of certainty, but a life lived from it. And as days pass,
Happy
you will notice something
Friday.
sacred. Life begins to feel like
Thank you,
cooperation,
Justice.
not resistance, not struggle, cooperation, as though the world has been waiting for you to stop fighting it. And finally listen. So listen now to the stillness beneath thought, to the calm beneath desire, to the feeling that tells you you are already held. Remain there, because from that place all things are made new, not by force, not by fear, but by feeling.
All right,
and
so
feeling.
after we
Once
finish the
honored
laundry,
becomes law.
we reading.
So rest.
Okay.
The work is done.
Download
And life
received.
is already responding. In the quiet before the dawn, when the world still sleeps and the air hums with a sacred stillness, there exists a doorway.
This book.
It is not a doorway made of wood or stone, but of awareness. It stands at the edge of every thought, waiting for you to remember who you are, to awaken, not from sleep, but from the dream of limitation. For the moment you remember your divine origin, the moment you recognize that imagination itself is the power of God within you, the entire world begins to change. Your life, every detail of it, is the expression of what you habitually believe about
Yes.
yourself. The outer
I want you
world
to do them with me,
bends
Taylor.
obediently to the inner image you hold.
Let's be
Every
productive
condition,
collectively.
every relationship, every opportunity you attract is an echo of that inner vibration. The universe does not respond to words alone. It responds to states of being. And what you feel to be true, again and again, becomes
Thank
the law of your
you,
existence.
Vida. Thank you,
Today, let us
Jay.
walk through 10 transformative
I'm sorry, I
habits,
missed it, Jay.
not as rules to follow, but as revelations to live. Each one is a doorway into the higher self, the awakened Christ within. When practiced
Yes,
in
my son
stillness,
is in Aries.
when lived through love, they dissolve the old self and give birth to the
Third
new.
zone of
Every life is
Aries,
built upon
to
invisible
be
words.
specific.
You speak to yourself
Thank you
more
with
than
that.
anyone else in this world.
Damn, hurt.
And those words, those silent murmurs
I'm
beneath
not
the
posting
surface,
much.
are the
I post
architects
every
of
day.
destiny.
What you talking about?
What are you saying to yourself when no one listens? What
not
is
Alan,
the
it's
tone
Neville.
of your inner voice when you look at your reflection, when you fail, when you dream? For your inner dialogue is the seedbed of creation.
I listen to
Whatever
Alan
you
Watts too,
continually
though.
whisper in the
But
chambers
it's
of your
not.
mind
This is Neville.
will one day shout itself
Neville
to your upper
Goddard.
world. If you speak in complaint, you summon more complaint. If you speak in gratitude, you
Blessed
summon
and
grace.
highly,
Neville Goddard said,
highly
your
favored.
imagination is the Christ within you, and your inner conversation is that imagination in motion. When you change the way you talk to yourself, you change the energy of your entire life. Speak as though what you desire is already accomplished. Speak from love, from faith, from knowing. Let your self-talk become a sacred chant of creation.
Yes, thank
I
you.
am
I am
guided. I am
Obi-Wan.
capable. I am divine.
Yes,
Change your
for
inner
the
world.
goat and the ice cream cone
The
and you're
world must
awesome and a
respond. Habit
GG
2.
and a
Feel it
TikTok
real.
and a go popular
Thought without feeling is like a seed without
and a
soil.
rose and a
Feeling
club
is the alchemy of
cheers.
creation, the bridge between the
Yes,
invisible and the visible.
and you're
Every emotion you allow yourself to
awesome.
feel is a
And the cake
command
slice and a
issued to
live
the
and relatable and a
subconscious mind.
TGIF and a chili and a
And the
go and a
subconscious, like fertile
new
ground,
here and it's
always
corn. It's
yields a
2026
harvest
and
in
I
time.
lace so much.
When
Oh
Christ
wait,
said,
this is supposed to be
when
on
ye
good.
pray, believe that ye have received it, and ye shall have it. Mark 11:24. He revealed the formula of manifestation. To believe you have received is to feel it real. It is to enter into the state of the answered prayer, not by logic, but by emotion. When you imagine health, feel the vitality flowing
Okay,
through you.
Obi-Wan, go off.
When you imagine abundance,
Ice
feel
cream
the
cone and
ease,
you're
the
awesome and a
security,
GG. You
the
want a
relief
hug? I got
of
you.
it being already done. The
And
body
a
and the
cake
heart must be
slice.
involved, for feeling is the language the universe understands. Practice this daily. Before you sleep, let your
Yes,
imagination
thank
wrap
you. I
around your
never seen a
desire
football.
fulfilled. Feel it as true.
And a
Fall
bubble
asleep
gum.
in that state, and you will awaken to evidence of its reality.
And
For every
you're
dream
awesome
faithfully
and an
felt
ice cream cone and a cake slice and a
becomes
goat and a
flesh
TGIF and a light up on a live and a
in due
chili and
time.
a I
Those
knew here and a
people
corn and
live
a 2026
towards
and a
their
football
goals,
and a light so much a
awakening
heart
their
puff and a
calling.
roast. Okay, he
To
said
live
I'm gonna
from the
tap
end
on the
is to pick
gift
up
box.
residence
Okay,
in
y'all
state
tap
of
on
the
the
wish
screen. I'm gonna
fulfilled.
tap on the gift
It
box.
means you no longer look at your desire as
Thank you
something
so
ahead of
much.
you,
I am
but
Obi-Wan.
something that already is. You do not strive, you rest. You no longer chase, you assume. You inhabit the feeling of completion, and let it guide every step. Consider the
Yes.
seed. When buried, it does not struggle to become a tree. It simply knows what it already is. And through
It's
faith,
Neville
through quiet
Goddard
certainty,
in the
the
background
unseen becomes
speaking.
seen. Your assumption
Thank
is
you for
that
the
seed.
goat and a chili and a
When
new
you
here and
live
a
from the
corn
end,
and a
you are
heart puff and
aligning
a
your
lace so
vibration with
much
the
and a
finished work of
football.
creation. All that remains is its unfoldment in time. Your attention is divine currency. Whatever you focus upon, you fertilize. The law makes no distinction between what you want and what you fear. It only knows focus. To dwell on problems
And ice
is to
cream.
multiply.
Oh, they still
To
coming.
dwell on the solution
Thank you,
is to
Jay, for the
magnetize.
little crown.
This is not denial, it is direction. When you turn your attention from lack to abundance,
All the
from fear to
time,
faith,
okay? All the
you are
time, God
changing
is good.
frequencies, and the outer world will reflect that change. Guard your attention as
Yeah.
a sacred treasure. Withdraw it from everything that drains you. Give it only to what uplifts, heals, and expands.
Thank you.
As Paul wrote, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, think on these things. Philippians 4:8. Attention is the lens through which God sees the world through you. Keep it clean, and the image will shine. Most wait for the blessing to feel grateful. The awakened soul feels grateful to bring
Hey,
the blessing.
birdsy birds.
Gratitude before
Thank
the
you for the
gift
go
is
popular.
creative power. It
Thank
declares
you.
completion before evidence.
Jay
When
for the
Jesus stood
greeting
before Lazarus'
hearts.
tomb, he said, Father, I thank thee that thou hast heard me.
Thank
He
you.
gave
Stay
thanks
humble for
before
the
the miracle appeared.
finger heart.
That is faith in action. The feeling of the answered prayer. before
Round
it's
2. I
finished.
posted round 2,
Every
and
morning feel
then
gratitude.
yesterday we did
As
round
if
3,
all you
and I
desire
posted
is
round
already
3.
yours. Thank God not as a beggar asking, but as a child receiving. Gratitude tunes your consciousness to abundance, dissolving every shadow of
I
doubt.
did have to slap
You cannot feel
somebody
grateful
yesterday in the face
and
though,
fearful in the same
but he
breath.
took it.
Gratitude transforms, waiting into realization. Unforgiveness binds the soul to the past. Every grievance is a chain tied to yesterday.
It was
Forgiveness is
good
not
besides
condoning,
the
it
person,
is
that
cleansing.
one guy.
It is releasing yourself from the vibration that created the pain. Christ said,
Yeah, I
forgive,
told you I'm not
and
playing.
ye shall be
Don't,
forgiven.
do not disrespect
Luke
my
6:37.
boundaries. Okay, then I have to
It is both
disrespect
moral
your
and
boundaries.
metaphysical law.
So
Whatever you refuse to forgive,
it was a little slap.
you recreate.
You know, he was more embarrassed than
Whatever you
anything because we
release,
was in the middle of the
you
food court.
transcend. Forgiveness is the quiet
But
declaration that you are no longer that version
it was
of
good
yourself
besides
who
that.
suffered. It is rebirth through mercy. When you release another, you release yourself. Let your prayer be simple.
I was
Father,
giving him a hug and he started slapping my
they do
butt.
not what they did.
And I'm like, bruh.
And in saying it, you reclaim your power. Every
And
word
then he
is
tried
a
to lie about
vibration.
it. Like, I
Every
couldn't feel
sentence
it. Like,
is a spell. The universe
so I
listens,
said, give me your face.
not with ears,
Okay?
but with energy. Words
It
are
was real.
creative
I didn't like hit him
shaping
hard. I
the
just,
unseen substance of life. When you speak as one who knows.
oh yeah.
Not,
It's on video. I put
hope,
it in a video,
not,
y'all.
I wish,
I put
But
the Where's
it is
Waldo
done.
over him though, cause some of
Scripture
them.
says, let the weak say,
Huh?
I am
I'm
strong.
sorry.
Job 3:10. Not because it flatters the ego, but because declaration precedes transformation. The
No,
tongue,
it's
when
not
Proverbs
Alan
reminds
Watts.
us,
It's Neville
holds both
Goddard.
life and death.
You gotta be quiet.
Use
My
it to
sister
build,
trying to work.
not to break. Speak of your good as though it were already here. Call forth light in the midst of darkness, and soon what you speak will surround you. Because creation always follows conviction. When you awaken to the truth that all is consciousness, you can no longer see enemies. Every soul that crosses your path is a mirror showing you yourself. Some reflect your love, others your unhealed parts, but all are God in disguise. Jesus said, whatever you do unto the least of these, you do unto me. Matthew 25-40. The Christ is not confined to one body. It lives in all. The moment you recognize this, judgment dissolves, and compassion takes its place. Practice blessing every person you encounter in thought. See them whole, free, radiant. The more you recognize divinity in others, the more you awaken it in yourself. To see God in all is to live in heaven now. In stillness, the world returns to order. The noise of worry fades, and the presence within speaks. The mind may shout, but the spirit whispers, be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46 Asa. This stillness is not inactivity. It is awareness of being. When you enter it, you cease striving. You rest in divine intelligence, knowing that creation is already finished. In stillness, inspiration flows. In stillness, answers appear. In stillness, you remember who you truly are. Make time each day to withdraw inward, not to seek, but to know. Feel the eternal I am within you. It is from this sacred center that all miracles are born. Love is the completion of all law. It is not an emotion. It is the vibration of unity. To walk in love is to live as though every person, every event, every breath is a part of you. Love has no fear because it knows no separation. It gives freely, forgives quickly, and blesses continuously. When you walk in love, your presence heals. You become a living prayer. Paul wrote, love never fails. 1 Corinthians 13-8. It is the one power that transforms everything it touches. Let your thoughts, your words, your imagination all flow from love, for love is the evidence of your divine nature. These 10 habits are not disciplines to master, but awakenings to embody. They are not rules of behavior, but revelations of being. When lived, they align your heart with divine order, and life begins to mirror the peace you cultivate within. Guard your inner speech. Feel it real. Live from the end. Choose your attention. Be grateful before the gift. Forgive and release. Speak faith. See God in everyone. Be still and know. Walk in love. When you live these truths, your outer world will quietly, faithfully transform. Not by effort, but by reflection. For heaven was never somewhere to go. It is something to remember. And when you remember, when you know beyond doubt that the kingdom of God is within you, you will see that everything you ever sought was already here, waiting for you to open your eyes and live as who you truly are. And when you begin to live this way, when your inner life becomes a sanctuary of faith and feeling, the external world begins to lose its power to disturb you. You start to understand that circumstances were never masters, they were mirrors. They only showed you what you were consenting to within. You will notice subtle shifts, first conversations that unfold with unusual harmony, opportunities that seem to arrive by accident, burdens that dissolve without explanation. But these are not coincidences. They are confirmations that the law of consciousness has heard your song. Every act of faith you sustain within becomes flesh.
That one mic.
Every inner movement is recorded by the universe.
Thank
When you
you.
begin to live consciously,
I'm 5'4".
you no longer chase after life. You invite it. You allow it. You command it not by force, but by still conviction. The creative process becomes effortless because your will and God's will are one. And this realization that the infinite is expressed in you is the beginning of true humility. For humility is not thinking less of yourself. It is thinking of yourself correctly as a vessel of divine imagination.
Yes, my eyes are very dangerous. Be
When you see
careful.
yourself this way, pride dissolves, but so does fear. You walk in quiet majesty, knowing that nothing in heaven or earth can separate you from the source that gave you breath. It is written, Ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. Psalm 18:2-6. The world has forgotten this truth, and so it suffers. But when one soul remembers, when one heart awakens to its divine inheritance, light begins to return to the collective view. That is the
I
purpose of
didn't.
your awakening, not self-glory, divine restoration. But as you rise, you lift the entire field of consciousness around you. Every act of love, every forgiven thought, every vision held in faith, contributes to the healing of humanity. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the ocean, aware of itself as a drop. The science of consciousness reveals what Scripture proclaimed long ago. Everything is energy, and energy responds to attention. Modern physics now whispers the same truth. Mystics have declared for centuries that the observer and the observed are one. Every thought
Just
you send
one.
into the field shapes the form
I'll
of
never
reality.
smack one.
Every feeling you sustain is a vibration broadcast to the universe. Therefore, you are never a victim of circumstance, only a
Because my
participant in
sister is
creation.
trying to do
When
work
you understand
and
that
I
the
was
field
being
is
too
the faith,
loud.
you cease asking, what will
So
happen?
now we gotta
And
whisper.
instead ask, what am I creating now? You stop pleading with heaven, change your story, and realize heaven is within you, waiting for your command.
What's
You
up,
become
April?
conscious of your creative dominion. And with that dominion comes responsibility, the holy task of guarding your state. Not because God demands perfection, but because the universe delivers precision. Whatever you dwell upon with conviction, whether in faith or fear, will return to you magnified. So choose wisely what you feel, what you imagine, what you call real. For reality is not imposed upon you, it flows from you. The greatest secret of transformation lies in this. You do not manifest what you want, you manifest what you are. If your inner state remains one of doubt and separation, your world will mirror confusion. But if your state is love, gratitude, and certainty, your world must echo that beauty. It cannot do otherwise. The Christ within you, your imagination is ever creating. Whether you use it knowingly or not, it never sleeps. It forms your world from your dominant assumption. This is why Jesus spoke with such authority when he said, according to your faith be it unto you. Matthew 9:29. Faith is not a vague hope. It is sustained inner agreement with the unseen reality of God's promise. The moment you assume a new identity in consciousness, the universe begins to conspire to support it. People appear, paths unfold, events rearrange. To the unawakened, it looks like luck. To the awakened, it is law. And what is this law? It is the unbroken correspondence between the seen and the unseen, between the outer form and the inner being. To shift your outer life, you must shift your inner sense of being. You must begin to feel differently, not as a reaction, but as a creation. That is the purpose of these habits. Not to decorate the mind with ideas, but to train the heart to live in harmony with divine truth. Every morning, before you rise, pause for a single breath of remembrance. Feel the presence of God within you, that quiet I am, that is the foundation of all being. Whisper, be it unto me according to thy word. Then let that knowing guide your steps. Walk as one who knows that life is responding to your inner command. Every face you meet becomes a reflection of your conscience. Every event is an opportunity to practice peace. When something challenges you, remember, this is not punishment, but revelation. The moment of discomfort
Yes,
is the
I'm
invitation
single.
to awaken. Ask not, why is this happening? But what in me must I now transform? In that instant you shift from victim to creator, from fear to authority, from man to Christ. And soon
Hey,
you discover
Jersey.
that the outer world is no longer a threat to your classroom. It teaches you where your faith lies and how deep your love runs. As this awareness grows, peace
I'm
begins to penetrate
38
inside.
years young.
You stop trying to control outcomes because you realize that all outcomes flow from your inner alignment. You no longer demand signs, you become one. You no longer seek evidence of power, you embody it. This is the secret of the saints, the mystics, the visionaries. They no longer live for the world, but from the kingdom within. They
I
know
live
that
in
heaven is
Maryland.
not a distant presence, but a present
Since I was
reality
23
within every
and
life. To live this way
I'm
is to walk
38.
in unshakable calm. The storms may come, but they cannot touch your center. For you have built your house upon the rock of awareness, and no wind can tear it down. Stillness becomes your strength. Faith becomes your breath. Love becomes your nature. And in that state, manifestation is no longer a goal. It is a byproduct of being. You do not chase wealth, health, or success. You embody them through vibration. You become the cause, and life becomes your reflection. The man of the senses says, when I see it, I will believe it. The man of spirit says, when I believe it, I will see it. The first lives as a shadow. The second lives as light. You, beloved, are called in the latter to be light in the world, not by preaching, but by being. The light of your inner circle.
Thank you, Sincere.
Your quiet faith and your radiant love becomes a living sermon. You do not need to convince others of truth. You embody it until they recognize it in your eyes. And then the world changes, not through force, but through remembrance. For every soul that remembers God within adds another spark to the collective flame. So keep practicing these habits until they become your natural state. Speak lovingly to yourself until faith feels normal. Imagine good for others.
I'm not an Aquarius, I'm an Aries.
Be still each day until silence feels like home. On one morning, perhaps when you
But it is giving free spirit Aquarius, okay?
you will look around
But
and
no, I'm an
realize
Aries.
that nothing outside has changed, yet everything feels new. Colors seem brighter, sounds feel softer, people appear kinder, the air itself vibrates with light. That is the moment of true awakening, when you no longer see through the eyes of separation, but through the eyes of love. The kingdom of heaven has come, not from above, but from within. And from that day forward, light will move through you.
No, it's not.
Manifestation will be effortless. Not because you have mastered technique, but because you have remembered truth. That there is no distance between you and God. That every dream you dream is His dream through you. That every desire of your heart is already fulfilled in the timeless now. That you are the vessel of divine imagination, the expression of eternal life, the beloved through whom the infinite reveals itself. So walk gently, walk joyfully, walk away. Let your every thought be a prayer. Let your every feeling be love. Let your every action be a
Thank you,
testament to the living
Sincere.
God within you.
I'm sorry, Jay, but I'm multitasking.
All transformation is simple and eternal. Become what you already are. And when you do, when you live from the awareness of your divine identity, you will discover that you were never waiting for a new life. The new life was waiting for you within. And now,
Yes, with that and
let us
mustache.
come to the still point. Breathe. The air that fills your lungs
That
is
was
the same
just for
breath that moves across the waters in the beginning. It is the same spirit that hovered over creation, whispering, let there be light. That light, the eternal awareness, has never left you. It is the same presence that watches through your eyes, that dreams through your heart, that imagines the world you call your future. You are that light clothed in flesh. You are that consciousness given a name and a heartbeat. You are the divine remembering itself through experience. All of existence is a single living being, and you are a thought in the mind of God. But even that is not enough to say what you and God are not two. You are one awareness wearing two names, Creator and the creation, the Dreamer and the Dreamer. Christ said, I and my
Thank
Father are
you.
one. He spoke not
Thank
as
you,
a man
Eddie.
boasting of divinity, but as the awakened soul declaring truth. That same truth belongs
Thank
to
you,
you.
El, your
Same
body.
spirit that breathes Jesus who said, well, now, breathing, seeing, creating through your imagination.
Thank you,
When you
Sincere.
think lovingly, you resurrect life. When you forgive, you roll away the stone. When you imagine with faith, you call forth Lazarus that seemed dead. You will never bow, you will never settle. Every miracle was simply your natural process. This is why the Master said, the works that I do shall ye do also, and greater works than these. John 14. He did not speak of rare privilege. He spoke of divine inheritance. And so, when you speak the words, I am, all, for those two words are the most sacred of all. They are the name of God, the announcement of being. Whatever follows them becomes your reality. Say, I am He.
I am. I'm on the last,
The body
second to
reorganizes
last bag.
itself to that truth. Say, I am love. And love appears to 1,000 forms. Say, I am provided for. And the heavens open their storehouses. Say, I am. and you stand in the center of eternity. This is the science of spirit, the divine mechanics of creation wrapped in reverence. And so now, as you walk through life, walk away. Let nothing steal your awareness of this truth. You are not the storm, you are the sky it passes through. You are not the weather, you are the consciousness that gives it meaning. When you walk into a room, remember, you are the vibration that sets the atmosphere. You are the light that redefines the space. You are the consciousness through which God experiences His creation. Do not shrink from that. It is not arrogance, it is recognition. To know yourself as divine, finally become humble for what ego could remain when it realizes all power is of God and that God lives within. Live from that awareness, and you will never again fear lack. For you will see that abundance is not something to earn, but something to remember. You will never again chase love, for you will see that love is your being. You will never again plead for miracles, for you will understand that your life is the miracle. All creation bends to the one who knows. And when the mind begins to doubt, as it sometimes will return to stillness, close your eyes. Feel the breath of God within your own chest. Whisper gently, be still, and know that I am God. Let that knowing be your anchor. For every question dissolves there, every fear falls silent. The path of transformation is not a climb, but a remembering. You are not moving toward divinity, you are awakening to it. Every act of forgiveness peels away a layer of forgetfulness. Every moment of gratitude clears the glass through which you see the world. Every loving thought reveals a little more of heaven. And at last there
I
comes a
am.
day when you see clearly, not through effort, but through grace, that heaven was never far. That the kingdom of God was never a reward for good behavior, but a state of consciousness in the middle of the ground.
We're listening to
When that
Neville
realization dawns,
Goddard.
you begin to live differently. You begin to walk with a quiet joy, a calm certainty, a radiant peace. You begin to see God not as an idea, but as a living presence, in everything, in the sound of rain on the window, in the laughter of a stranger, in the silence between breaths.
I haven't eaten
Behold you,
breakfast yet.
the striving self, falls away like autumn leaves, and what remains is
Unicorn
pure
Riah.
effort, eternal, free. That is your true identity. That is the secret all sages have whispered. That is the science behind every miracle. That is the kingdom revealed within the human heart. So tonight, as you lay your head upon the pillow, speak gently to yourself.
My sister
I
already ordered us
remember
food,
who I am.
but thanks for the offer.
Feel the warmth of that remembrance rise within you. Feel the quiet joy of heaven reawakening in your chest. The same light that spoke galaxies into existence now hums softly in
Yeah,
your breath.
next time.
You have come home not to a place, but to awareness. The journey is complete, and
Thank you,
tomorrow
Jay, for the
the
hand
sun
art.
rises again. Let it find you. Let it find you walking in
I'm
love,
from the
in
Midwest,
gratitude,
but I live in
faith.
Maryland.
Let it find you speaking life into everything you touch. For you are not here to survive. You are here to create, to reveal, to awaken. You are here to remember God through joy. And as you do, the world around you will begin to remember too. For the light in one awakens the light in all. And so it is. And so it always was. And so it forever shall be. And so the story continues. Morning arrives, not as another repetition of yesterday, but as a rebirth. The air feels different because you are different. The sun rises within you now, not just above you. You step into the day, not as a seeker, but as a knower. Each moment that unfolds is holy. The ground beneath your feet is sacred because awareness touches it. Every face you meet reflects a fragment of eternity. Every task, no matter how small, becomes an act of worship when it is done from love. You find that the old rush to prove, to achieve, to defend begins to dissolve. You no longer live by reaction, you live by recognition.
Thank
You
you.
are no longer asking, what must I do? You are asking, what am I being? For being precedes doing. And the quality of being
Oh,
shapes the
I
world.
thought I was folding my
You
laundry.
begin to notice that peace walks ahead of you in every place you go. People soften in your presence. Conversations turn gentle. The air around you seems lighter because the vibration you carry reshapes the field around you. And still, life continues with its ordinary rhythm. The sound of children, the hum of traffic, the turning of the seasons, but something has shifted forever. The world that once appeared random now reveals its order. The coincidences that once surprised you now feel like conversations with the divine. You realize that prayer is not always words. It is the silent alignment of the heart with the eternal.
I'm vegan,
Every breath can be
so
prayer.
any plant-based
Every
food
smile
is
can
my
be prayer.
favorite food.
Every act of kindness becomes a ripple that reaches farther than you will ever know.
Oh, what
And in the
happened?
quiet of your heart, you hear
Thank you,
again that
Slum.
quiet whisper. Behold,
Okay.
I make all things new.
Thank you,
Each time you
for the
close your
money.
eyes and feel gratitude,
I
you are
appreciate
in
you.
prayer.
Yes.
Each time you forgive, you make space
Yes,
for
I
life
am real.
in the human story again. Each time you imagine
I
loving you for
appreciate
another,
you.
you heal a fragment of the
Thank
world
you.
you let you dream. You start to see that awakening was never about escaping the world, but redeeming it through perception. The same streets, the same people, the same routines, yet now you walk through them as one who sees. Heaven and earth have joined within you. This is what it means to live consciously, to move through the hours of your day. One who knows that all life is divine imagination expressed. You can clean a room, call it sacred. You can speak a simple word and call it life. You can meet a stranger and recognize the
I
basic
haven't
life.
been to Jamaica
When you
yet,
live this way, nothing is ordinary.
but I got
Every sound is a
plans.
hymn, every gesture a prayer, every breath a renewal of the covenant between you and the source of all life. And when evening comes, you no longer collapse in exhaustion. You rest in awareness. You close your eyes knowing that even in sleep, the Spirit continues its work, weaving tomorrow's miracles out of tonight's faith.
Oh, yes. I'm trying to go to
Drifting with
Thailand
that
too.
holy silence, saying only, thank you.
I'm
And
trying to go
somewhere
to
in the
Thailand
unseen
too.
creation arm is done. So let it be. Let the light of
Thank you,
heaven shine
Sissy.
bright in every thought, every word, every deed. Let it bless those who cross your path. Let it heal the hidden wounds of others simply by being near. You need not try. The light knows its way. You are living proof of divine imagination made fresh. You are evidence that love never left the world. You are the echo of the eternal I am, spoken through time. And as you walk onward through morning and night, through life gently within you, you are the place where heaven touches earth. Live from that, breathe from that, create from that, and the world will rise to meet the vision you hold. Because consciousness
Ooh,
always
thank you,
fulfills
Jay,
itself in form. And so the
for
circle
them
closes not in
hearts.
ending but in fulfillment. Everything that once seemed outside of reach returns home to its rightful place
You
within
are
you.
very welcome.
Every prayer you have ever spoken,
What's up, young
every longing
OG?
you have ever carried was leading you here
Thank you, sincere.
to the quiet recognition that the source was never elsewhere. You stand now at the threshold of eternity, feet planted in time but heart rooted in the infinite. You understand
We're
at
running out of
last
space.
that there is no separation between the creator and the creation, between the dream and the dreamer. The life you live is God remembering himself through you. Let this awareness be your true beginning. Walk forward not as
It's just
one
a
who
Rick and
strives
Morty
for time,
sign.
but as one who has already arrived. Let your imagination remain clear,
This is a
your heart
tapestry.
steady, your words tender. Let your days unfold like prayer, your nights rest in trust. And when doubt whispers, return again to the stillness and listen, for within that stillness, the voice of truth will remind you, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. This is the promise, and it is fulfilled in you.
Because my
Go now
sister's
and
trying to
live
work,
life.
so I'm trying not to
Speak
be too loud.
gently, forgive easily, create boldly, love endlessly. Let your life itself become the sermon not spoken from pulpits, but written in kindness upon every stone. And when your journey here is complete, when the last sunset fades into silence, may
Y'all
all
haven't
the
met the
creation
sister.
rise to
My
greet you
little
saying,
sister is on here. This is my
well
older
done,
sister.
beloved. You
Thank
remember.
you, Jay.
For that is all awakening ever, was the remembering of who you are. The realization that heaven has always been within, shining through the eyes of one who finally sees. And now, let the music of that truth play on. Let it
Thank you for
guide
loving
you
me.
in every step, every breath, every dream. For the light you carry is eternal. The story, your story. And only
I
yours.
don't smoke.
Amen.
Oh, thank you. I don't drink either. I got you. Is it too loud? You say what? I have one. Oh. Oh, I got you. I got you these, but I got these electric hand warmers. And they literally turn into a charger and it turns into a flashlight. Don't let me forget, it's downstairs in the kitchen. But here's their bones. Okay. He wasn't there. Dr. Bob wasn't there when I went there. But I had this vegan chili. Oh my god, it was so good. Oh my god, it was so good. It was the best chili I ever had. I literally came back home and tried to remake it. The first time I went here, I was like, I'm crying. Yeah, in April it'll be 2 years that I stopped smoking, and I stopped drinking way before that. I work out sometimes. I mean, I have a gym membership. I got a trainer, so when I do go to the gym, I work out. But I be trying to work out in my house. I'm from the Midwest, but I live in Maryland, where it's Mary. Okay, Jay. Thank you, Jay, for the roses. Thank you, Sincere. I'm from the Midwest. I live in Maryland. Yes. Thank you, P-Jax, for them heart buffs. Yes, I can, Jay. I'm almost done though. So can you wait like 7 minutes? And I got you. 7 minutes. Thank you for them roses. PJ, thank you. June Banks, thank you for the heart, me too. And roses. Ooh. Your intuition was like, check the food. Normally they ask for the code. They ain't ask you for the code. Oh. Ooh. I'm doing well on purpose. Thank you. Thank you for the hundo. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm about to take a break and eat after this bag. Just be still for 2 seconds. I did. You said 2 seconds. That was like 2.5 seconds. Thank you, Chef Carl Lipsy, for the roasters. Thank you for the club cheers. Ooh, with the squiggly man. Thank you, Jay, for the dancer. Do I play volleyball? I used to. My son plays volleyball now, though. Thank you, Sincere. If you look at my Plant with Riah playlist on my TikTok, you can see all the plants from when we started them as little tiny seeds to these big jungle that it is now. I don't think it might be on YouTube, but it's definitely on TikTok. Thank you, Sincere. Oh, I just seen that sock. So I really like the inside garden. And I mean, I have an outside garden, but I was very neglectful of my outside garden. Not gonna lie. It's just because my inside garden is right here, you know, it's just real easy to get up and just eat. Yes, it is. I can't, man, I can show you a little bit, but I can't show you too much because my sister doesn't want to be on camera. So you can see that part. Can you get some more love, Jay? Yeah, I'm almost done. Yes, I've been wanting y'all to do your laundry with me so we can be productive together. I'm just here to initiate. That's it. Thank you, Sincere. Thank you for the hundo. Ricky. Benito. We are done. All right, so I'm going to eat my food, put the clothes away, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to start reading a couple more chapters. So if you are not caught up on this book, make sure you go to my playlist. They are on YouTube and Instagram. Go to the playlist that says Astrology and Shadow Life and catch up on these chapters because when I get back, we start in these chapters. All right? Make sure you follow me. It's free. Hit the bell. Subscribe. You missed me. Ines, I'll be back. You didn't miss nothing. I just put the laundry away. But I'll be back and we'll do the book. Oh, y'all about to be so mad at me. It's not on YouTube. I didn't forgot to put it on YouTube, but it is on TikTok. Sorry. No, it's not. It's not even on. Is it on TikTok? No, it's on Instagram. I'm sorry. Instagram not even here. It's on Instagram if you missed the other chapters, but I'm gonna upload them today. I forgot. Exactly, Jay. I'm gonna tell them. All right, so I'll be back. See you Instagram. Instagram, not here. Bye, YouTube.